Over the years, I struggle to understand why certain things happen to me. Then it took me long before I realized that it's actually nobody's fault but my background. I grew up in a region where bare minimum is a contentment. So when people do too much, I don't really have problem with it, but with the little I do or I have, I don't see problem with it either. Then I found out that it's not normal for everyone. People push, people do a lot of things, and then just to be able to achieve. I grew up in the North Central, where I come from. It does not matter whether you have or not, contentment is key. And I'm going to tell you how this affects my work life and in my business. So it took me long to unlearn, relearn, and then I'm still in the learning process. So if you want to know more about how this affects me in my workspace and then also as a makeup artist, number one thing that I grew up knowing that it's a lifestyle. Where I come from is kindness. Kindness is good. Kindness is supposed to be a lifestyle. It should be a lifestyle, but there should be a limit, which leads to being nice. But being nice should be a choice. Before I realized all this, it took a lot from me. And then another thing I learned is pleasing people. You know, people pleasing can be like kindness, can come across as kindness. It's not kindness. It leads to draining, burnout, and all. And to me, it was normal because this is what we do. It is not okay to please people. People pleasing is not kindness. Another thing is avoiding conflict. Yes. I know you'd be surprised, like I avoid conflict as much as I can. I see that it actually affects me in a way that the more I keep quiet, the more I accumulate anger, and at the end of the day, kind of put me in um, a position where I come across as a troublesome person because all the anger I've accumulated, you know, pouring it out once can be very, very aggressive, disrespectful, and then come across as rude to people who actually do not um, do not think out of the box or who are not logical in their analysis and then the way they judge. So I learned that keeping quiet